Who is Seth? Seth is the internationally acclaimed spiritual teacher who spoke through the author Jane Roberts while she was in trance, and coined the phrase "you create your own reality." The books written by Seth have sold over 7 million copies. Seth's clear presentation of the furthest reaches of human potential, the eternal validity of the soul, and the concept that we create our own reality according to our beliefs, has rippled out to affect the lives of people in every corner of the globe. If you want answers to life's most important questions, if you want to improve your life conditions, Seth will show you how, not by relying on him, but by accessing and using the tremendous source of power and wisdom that lies within you. You create your own reality, Seth. Events are not things that happen to you. They are materialized experiences formed by you, according to your expectations and beliefs. If you are in poor health, you can remedy it. If your personal relationships are unsatisfactory, you can change them for the better. If you are in poverty, you can instead find yourself surrounded by abundance. This does not mean that effort is not required, and determination. It does mean that you are not powerless to change events, and that each of you, regardless of your position, status, circumstances or physical condition, is in control of your own personal experience. If you do not like your experience, then you must change the nature of your conscious thoughts and expectations. You need to learn the power of thought and emotion. Once you realize that your thoughts form reality, then you are no longer a slave to events. You simply have to learn the methods. You make your own reality, your dreaming reality, your waking reality, and all realities in which you have existence. There are no accidents. Your joys come from you, and your successes, and your failure, or what you think of as failure. Physical reality arises from consciousness, not the other way around. We create our own reality. We are not at the mercy of a disjointed deity or subconscious. We are multidimensional beings, more than our physical bodies. Time and space are dimensional illusions we jointly create and by which we tacitly agree to abide. At the core of our being, we reside in a realm in which time and space do not exist. We are, in essence, creative spiritual beings having an earthly experience. The fate of each of us is in our own hands. We have multiple, perhaps infinite, life experiences. Problems not faced in this life will be faced in another. We cannot blame God, society, or our parents for misfortunes, since before this physical life we chose the circumstances into which we would be born and the challenges that could best bring about our development. We form physical matter as effortlessly and unself-consciously as we breathe. Telepathically, we are all aware of the mass ideas from which we form our overall conception of physical reality. If you realize that you create your physical reality through your own thoughts and desires, then you have learned the most important aspects of reality. This is what you have been setting out to do in your other lives, in your past existences. The realization of these truths nullifies any so-called debts from other lives. When you realize this, and act upon it, there is no reason for you to come back here again unless you want to. Any of your difficulties in past lives were caused because you did not realize these basic truths. Three-dimensional experience is an invaluable place of training. You are in physical existence to learn and understand that your energy, translated into feelings, thoughts and emotions, causes all experience. There are no exceptions. You must understand the nature of reality before you can manipulate within it intelligently and well. In this environment and in physical reality, you are learning, you are supposed to be learning, that your thoughts have reality, and that you create the reality that you know. When you leave this dimension, then you concentrate upon the knowledge that you have gained. If you still do not realize that you create the reality that you know, then you return and again you learn to manipulate and again you see the results of your own inner reality as you meet it objectified. You teach yourself the lesson until you have learned it. And when you have learned it, then you have begun to learn how to handle the consciousness that is yours intelligently and well. For the very point of physical existence is that you realize that your thoughts become matter while you are here. You are meant to judge physical reality. You are meant to realize that it is a materialization of your thoughts and feelings and images, that the inner self forms that world. In your terms, you cannot be allowed to go into other dimensions until you have learned the great power of your thoughts and subjective feelings,